Previously on 100 Line Last Defense Academy, Takumi brings Hideko to the location they had found Seto. Upon further investigation of the area, they find the remains of Sirei in a garbage can. Such findings are reported back to their classmates. Despair washes over all of their faces as they try to identify who could have done this and how. A stealth invader unit? Or even a ghost? Takumi questions if the apparition he saw the night Sirei went missing is the culprit. While theories were being discussed, the defense alarm rings, interrupting the meeting. Hideko takes up the role as leader, and our usual 4 soldiers head to battle. After a few waves, an enemy commander appears, seemingly human-shaped and showing signs of surrender. But it was only a farce. It proceeds to perform what looks like hemoanima. But why would an enemy commander be able to utilize the same powers as the last Defense Academy students? Captured by the commander, things begin to look grim until Seto comes to the rescue. Our students defeat the enemy commander. Before the commander could get back up, the students decide to perform the finishing blow, Hideko volunteering herself. After having absorbed its powers, the body of the commander seemed to turn to nothing but a mummy. Later that evening, Seto goes into Takumi's room and comforts him with the words that he is now going to participate in future battles. What awaits our students in the coming days?
Day 8.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 8th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
Even with Sirei gone, his automated announcements keep playing like nothing's changed. We'll need to discuss what we do from here on, now that we're on our own. I should go to the cafeteria and meet up with everyone there. To the cafeteria! I keep opening the transcript instead of the map. It's fine. Another day, another delicious meal. How can you eat at a time like this? What better time is there? Now that Sirei's gone, we can enjoy any food we want, anytime we want. This taco rice set meal is simply delectable. I've never eaten rice this fluffy before. That's the part you're enjoying? It's even better if you put whipped cream on top. It really gives the dish an extra layer of sweetness. Ew, whipped cream on your rice? Does taco rice need to be sweet? Our conversation was interrupted by Hideko clearing her throat, just loud enough to demand our attention. My apologies for spoiling your fun, but could you listen to me for a moment? I have an important announcement to make. What's the announcement? What was it you wanted to tell us, Hideko? It's about our future plans. I'm assuming nobody has come up with anything yet? Yeah, I didn't exactly like Sirei barking orders at us, but without him, we don't really have a lot of direction. Eito proved we can't escape on our own, so why don't we just cut loose and do whatever? Or we can keep fighting and see who gets the biggest killing streak. Loser has to slit their wrists right across their stomach. Are they cutting their wrists or their stomach? Never mind, I don't want to know. Why are we even talking about this? If the school falls, mankind's done for. We gotta stand and fight, commanding officer or not. We don't know for sure if that's true, or if we'll still get to go home when the time's up. We'll be in big trouble if we have to stay here forever. Sharing a living space with a bottom-feeding parasite like me is sure to depress you. I wonder how mankind is gonna be wiped out exactly. Hard to say. It must have something to do with whatever's in the defense room, though. Sirei could have had the courtesy to tell us that much before he got himself killed. I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirei's absence. Follow my orders, and we'll be fine. Huh? Hideko spoke in such a matter-of-fact way, slipping it into the conversation so casually, I didn't even register what she said until a few seconds later. Wait. Wait, what? You're going to... what? I said I'll be taking charge of the school in Sirai's absence. If you follow my orders, we'll be fine. Hell nah! Why's it gotta be you? We need a leader to help organize us, to give us purpose and direction. Without proper discipline, we'll never win the war against the invaders. The war? I've told you time and again, this is war. We cannot afford to lose. For the sake of victory, you'll have to cast aside any and all unnecessary sentiments. Hope, despair, joy, fear. You don't need them anymore. You don't need to know why we're here or what we're protecting. You don't even need to think. Just do as I say and fight. Just fight. The invader attacks are only gonna get worse from here on out. We need to be at our best and match them blow for blow. That means everyone here must fight. If you want to make it out of this alive, you have to be willing to put your life on the line. Risk your life, save your life. Kill others so that you may survive. That is what it means to be at war. Nobody had any response to that. Hideko's stance was an extreme one. There was no doubt about that, but nothing about it stood out as wrong either. Given the extreme circumstances we were in, it might even be the most logical way for us to proceed. Violent, heartless, but logical nonetheless. There you have it. That's how things are gonna work from now on. You may resume your meaningless prattle. Now that I'm in charge, you can rest easy. I'll not allow us to lose. She's confident. The cafeteria fell silent in the wake of that bombshell of an announcement. We didn't have the heart to make small talk anymore. The atmosphere was just too oppressive. Eventually, our new leader said she wanted to go and think through some new battle strategies and left us there alone. Feeling deflated, we gradually dispersed and went back to our rooms. Do we have free time? Hideko in charge. I can't imagine anyone else could keep us all in line, but still. All that stuff about not thinking and just following orders doesn't sit right with me. I feel like surrendering all control to her would be a bad idea. I need to do something to take my mind off all this. I've got plenty of free time. Maybe I'll just wander around and look for something to do. Okay, let's look at our stats right now. I know Hideko got a buff. And I feel like I actually might need to go to the VR room to figure that out. Cafeteria. Classroom. Strange room. This room. Training room. Aha! Why is there a check mark there? Like I can't upgrade it? Okay, linguistics, gym, linguistics for 2 of them. Oh, you need math. Okay, who teaches linguistics? You do math, I believe. Yeah, math. Are you linguistics? Find out. We'll find out. This way? Oh! Hey, Takumi! Come watch a movie with me. Sure. Where are we gonna watch a movie? I'm cool with watching a movie, but what did you have in mind? You weren't gonna watch something gory and messed up, were you? Of course not. What was with the long pause? You're up to something, aren't you? No, I'm not. I just want to watch a horror movie with you. Then just tell me what kind of horror movie. Give me a quick plot summary. Is it so messed up you can't even tell me what it's about? Creativity went up by 6. No linguistics, shenanigans. Shenanigans. What if we find her again? What do you teach? Math. We need math. He has 2 math. I don't know what that means. Actually, I don't know what it means when there's 2 symbols. You seem like you're in a good mood today. Did something happen?
Huh.
I hung my laundry to dry on the rooftop vents and it worked amazingly. Everything came out so soft and it smells incredible. Did you use scented fabric softener or something? No, I think it's just the smell of the sunlight. I've never smelled anything like it in the TRC, and as you know, there's no sky there. If laundry day is this nice, maybe our time here won't be so bad after all. I can't believe he's this excited about a good load of laundry. Does Eito enjoy housework? Can he clean my house? Calculation went up by 3 and Alice's went up by 3. Nothing leveled up. Bad.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
Looks like another day's over. Back home in the residential complex, I used to stay up playing video games and watching random videos online until late. I don't have nearly as many things to distract or entertain me now. Once night falls, all I can really do is go to sleep. And so, my 8th day at Last Defense Academy drew to a close. Day 9.
Up and at 'em, troops! Time to rise and shine! Get ready for your 9th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Prepare to spend another day enduring the unendurable and suffering the insufferable to pave the way for humanity's future greatness. Be ready to give your lives to protect our beloved school from the vile and barbaric enemy.
It's morning. Hiruko's in charge now, but what does that mean? Are our lives here going to be all that different from before? Anyway, I should head over to the cafeteria. Why does this remind me of Psychonauts? I don't know. What's the premise for Psychonauts? I'll be honest, it is on my backlog list. To the cafeteria! Huh? Is it just us today? Yeah, real slim pickings, huh? Is it me or are the ones who are missing the cowards who refuse to fight? Yes, that's right. They usually come here in the morning. Why didn't they come today? Because I told them not to. They're not allowed to use the cafeteria anymore. Huh? What? Why would you do that? Army dude yelling at you to get through an obstacle course? Oh, okay. That's probably why you're reminded of Psychonauts. Last Defense Academy exists to protect humanity from the invaders. Anybody who won't contribute to that effort doesn't deserve to use its facilities. Isn't that pretty harsh, though? The way things are now, they'll never come around. Time to start cracking the whip. I'm not gonna let up until they shape up and start showing some spine. Let up on what, exactly? You're in no position to be worrying about others. I need you to be ready to defend against invader attacks at a moment's notice. Our time is precious. You'll not waste it. Is that understood? Without waiting for an answer, Hideko got to her feet and left, as unshakably confident as ever. Damn! It's gonna be all business from now on, huh? This is madness!
Hey!
It does sound pretty Spartan. I appreciate the reference. I'm not so sure this is a good idea. Trying to force our friends to fight might only make things worse. Not like they got any excuse to keep hanging back. None of us get any real choice here. It's like Hideko said. That's what being at war is all about. I get you, though. There's such a thing as going too far. Wonder how else she's gonna put the pressure on them. I have a bad feeling about this. We ate the rest of our breakfast in silence. We were all feeling uneasy about what would happen to the rest of the group going forward. Once we were done eating, we went back to our rooms. I'm worried about what else Hideko might be planning, but it's been a couple days since the last attack, and I'm starting to get antsy. I prefer to not just sit around. Free time! So, I think I distinguished that whenever there's like 2 icons, you'll get 2 stats, which will probably increase something quicker? Maybe? We needed linguistics though, right? Only 1. Let's go get some math, I guess. Calculations went up by 3, analysis went up by 3. Nothing leveled up. What the hey? What the hey? And that 8th, he's here again. Let's try one more time. Nothing leveled up. There has to be an indicator somewhere.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay.
I totally missed the summer camp thing. I totally missed the summer camp thing. Kids get sent to a summer camp for training psychics, and it's basically like boot camp. And then the army dude is yelling. Got it. I missed it.
You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, good night.
It's that time again, huh? Hideko's plan to pressure the others into fighting still had me worried. She'd already banned them from the cafeteria. What would she do next? Ban them from using the bathroom? Whatever it is, I hope it's nothing too extreme. My money is banning on using the bathroom. Dreading what the morning might bring, I slipped into an uneasy sleep, ending my 9th day at Last Defense Academy. Day 10.
Up and Adam troops, time to rise and shine!
Am I missing little details? Pretty sure he wasn't wearing a suit before.
Get ready for your 10th day of active service here at Last Defense Academy. Wow! Look at you guys, making it into double digits.
There's different dialogue.
In honor of this milestone, I'm giving you access to the rec room and the leisure lounge on the 3rd floor. I'll tell you all about how they work in person. See you there!
Well, that's gonna be awkward. New facilities, huh? I doubt that in-person explanation is gonna happen, though. We've only been here 10 days. Feels like a lot longer. We're really just getting started. And without Sirei, there's a chance we could be here even longer than 100 days. No, I can't think like that. I have to believe I'll get through this and go home. Back to the Tokyo residential complex. Back to Karuwa.
Hey!
It'll all work out somehow. It always does. The morning announcement said the rec room and leisure lounge have been unlocked now. Maybe I should go check them out. 3rd floor. Here and here. So let's spawn here and go left. Rec room. Why does it look like a casino? So this is the rec room. Whoever built this place really did think of everything. It's one of the most normal places I've seen here, to be honest. It's not hard to imagine a fancy academy having a room like this.
Hey, Takumi, you're scoping out the rec room too, huh? I thought this would be a fun place to hang out for sure. To major disappointment, though. There's no edgelord manga or misery porn anime or hardcore eroge... Eroge? Like that's an erotic kind of thing? Or anything?
What do you think a rec room is, ma'am? I'd be more worried if there was. Are we even going to be able to use some of this equipment now that Sirai's not here to tell us how it all works? Edo is pervy stuff. Okay, cool.
Oh, don't worry. He left behind some manuals and stuff. Eito's reading one right now. I'm not so great with all those big words or small ones. Or phonemic awareness in general. Really, and don't even get me started on my poor focus and lack of vocabulary.
Yet, talking to her gives us linguistics. I have concerns. She's so surprisingly thorough in her understanding of her shortcomings. What did you read in the manual, honey? Eito's intently scanning the pages of that book. I wonder if he's figured anything out. Is that one of the manuals? What's it say? It seems to be for that device over there. Which one? The giant present. Oh, that. What exactly is that? It doesn't look like any machine I've seen before. According to this, it's called a gift-o-matic. A gifto what now? Let me read you the introduction from let me read you the introduction from the manual. True to its name, the gift-o-matic is used to manufacture presents, charitable donations, and other doodads. Step 1. Select an item from the machine's extensive database. Step 2. Insert the required materials. Step 3. The item you requested pops out, whole and complete. Take advantage of this miracle of modern engineering to express your gratitude and affection towards your comrades and strengthen your esprit de corps. That's about the size of it. A gift-making machine. Kind of a weird idea, isn't it? Perhaps, but assuming it actually works as advertised, it's pretty impressive. I looked at the list of available items. It can make clothes, shoes, household goods, and even more complex stuff like auto parts and high-spec electronics.
How about gory movies or games that were banned for being too extreme?
Yes, actually. Seriously? It really is extensive. It sounds like magic, or alchemy maybe. I wonder how it works. Then again, the Revive-O-Matic is just as much of a mystery, and that hasn't stopped us from using it. Yeah, I guess not. Do you think giving gifts would help to alleviate some of the tension around here? I don't know. The differences between the fighters and non-fighters are a little too deep-seated to resolve that easily. You're probably right. What a pity. If you ever saw Naruto, Jiraiya was called Edo-sensei by Naruto. I didn't know that. Gift making has been unlocked. You can access it during your free time. Can we make anything? This is a device that can create all sorts of gifts. How does it even work? I can't use it? Oh wait, I don't have free time right now. Oops. Leisure lounge. Or as Sirei pronounced it, leisure lounge. This is my room. There's a pool. This must be the leisure lounge. Looks like a nice place to relax. It's got a pool and everything. I like it. Huh? Not you. I'm talking about the room. Yeah, I figured that much. You wouldn't refer to me as it. Would you? It's important to take time to rest and recover. Too much work can have a negative impact on your health. Huh, that's surprising. I guess even Hiroko likes to let her hair down every now and then. Wipe that expression off your face. You can look at me like that all you want. I'm not getting into the pool with you. What? What kind of expression did I have? I prefer to relax on my own. Please understand. That's fine with me. I feel like leisure time with Hiroko would just descend into an intensive training session anyway. Okay, I think I looked at all the new rooms I have access to now. Maybe I'll go back to my room and think about what to do next. We're gonna think about free time. A rec room and leisure lounge. Honestly, I'm not sure how much chance we'll have to use them. What other kinds of rooms does this school have that we don't know about? When will we get to see them? I still have some free time today. What should I do next? I want to touch the gift-making machine. The rec room has been unlocked. You can now make gifts. By giving characters their preferred gifts, your student activities will further boost your grades. Ah! Give your classmates different kinds of presents to find out what they like best. You'll need BP and materials to make gifts. In addition, you will need key items to make certain gifts. Key items can be obtained from treasure chest spaces and through progressing the story. Oh. Oh, what does Biker Dude like? What does Biker Dude like? That's not where I wanted to go. Report cards. You like radio exercises. You dislike subtlety. What can I make? I'm curious. Splatter movies, well, that's for Goth Girl. A cover to protect books or notebooks, also helpful when you don't want anyone to see what you're reading. Well, can we make this? We need 10 rocks and 50 thingy-barbers. Sure, let's make that. We know who it's for. We're gonna give that to Darumi. Can I make repeat items?
How do you know me so well? Have you been stalking me?
No, you're very open about your taste in media. Creativity went up by 20. Each character has their own preferred items. Gifting these will maximize the increase to your grades. You can check each character's preferred items in their report cards, and you'll be given hints as you do student activities. There's a first-time bonus for any gifts you make for the first time, so gather up these hints and make all the gifts you can. Cool. Oh, but it spends time. Interesting. I'm assuming we can only gift fighters. Small, cute animals. Cleaning. Okay. Let's see what else we can make. I went the wrong way. You can filter gifts by pressing R. Use the hints given during student activities to narrow down a character's preferred items using category and keyword filters. Pardon? I feel like that's cheating. Book cover, glasses stand. Place to put your glasses before you sleep. Comes with glasses cleaner to keep the lenses clean at all times. I feel that we can give that to Eito. Folk song compilation. A compilation of world folk songs for all eras. Truly the cream of the crop. Milk bottle lids. A paper seal that covers milk bottles. The design depends on the type of drink and manufacturer. People love collecting them. That's a strange thing to collect. A shell that glitters beautifully. It can be admired as it is, but many prefer to work it into an accessory. Simple toys, an assortment of simple toys like bamboo swords and rubber band shooters. Fun to mess around with once in a while. Rubik's Cube, a 3x3 multicolored cube puzzle. Those who don't know the trick behind it can never solve it. That's me. Winner ice cream stick. A winning ice cream stick. Take it to the store you bought it from to get a free ice cream, but the school doesn't even have a store. Dear Sister gift box? I know who that's for, and I don't want to know. I don't want to give it to them. Sturdy rubber balloons. Looks like normal balloons at first glance, but the material is very sturdy. They don't pop easily. Each holds about 10 liters. Ooh. Toolkit. Oh, we know who that's for. That's for Tsubasa. A set of festival goods, such as happy jackets and Uchiwa fans, will excite any festival lover. Detective merch. detective merch. A kit with all the bona fide detective stuff you could ever need. A notebook, a hat and coat, a pipe and more. Fortune-telling goods, a set of fortune-telling goods including tarot cards, a feng shui board, and Ouija board. Feng shui boards? I thought that was just a method of organizing a room. Planisphere tells you where you can find the constellations. They're split into color categories for some reason. Bath salts, perfect for anyone wanting to relax in the bath. Has a soothing forest scent and moisturizes your skin. Towels, multi-purpose towel for engineers. Okay. Silicone-free shampoo, a shampoo that's gentle on hair, known to moisturize and bring out shine. Soothing cream to protect skin from irritation and dirt. A must-have for engineers. Engineers, again. Facial roller for the beauty conscious. A quick roll on the skin will keep you looking lifted and awake whenever, wherever. Makeup and brushes. Have we come across anyone who likes makeup? Disinfecting spray. Oh, we know who that's for. A quick spritz of this highly efficient spray kills 99% of bacteria and viruses. Long-lasting and potent. A scalpel. I don't think we have a doctor. Survival knife. A sharp, durable knife. Bring it to a desert island and cut trees, dig holes, and use it for cooking. Okay, I don't know if we've come across anyone that likes weapons. A weapon for hitting people in pro wrestling. Can be combined with throws or just to sit on. Wok, silverware, briefcase. Why can we make so much stuff? So much stuff. Earplugs, comb, dumbbell, yoga outfit, men's swimsuit, women's swimsuit, a risque bikini, a risque pair of briefs, girls' underwear, leopard print undies. I feel like Takemaru would like this because he likes gaudy patterns. Snake plushie, replica fire extinguisher, calico cat figure, Keiko mini standee, stop! Crystal ball, skeleton, anatomical model, Iron Maiden, I know who that's for. Motorcycle model, potted plant, flower box, dried flowers, trash can, landscape picture, dragon keychain, gutsy shades, nose glasses, tiger helmet, driving gloves, boxing gloves, high heels, earrings, hairband, ornamental flower. Oh my gosh, we're almost at the bottom. Oh. Excuse me, a ball gag. Next gen game console, digital camera, video camera, instant camera, analytical machine, e-reader, home projector, rebel pudding. I know who that's for. That's for Takemaru. He loves pudding. He loves chilled pudding. It can't be room temperature. Enko snacks, sweet snacks, snack collection, happy powder, fast food. That's gonna last forever. That has full of preservatives. Limited edition noodles, gyudon, food stamps, rare delicacies, curry spice set, protein powder, photo album, basic journal, graphic novel set, sexy magazines, ooh la la. Mistakes were made, my knees aren't ready for running yet. Oh no, how far did you go, Niall? Kalofi's like, here's my credit card. A cat photo book, occult magazine, factory, photo book, wrestling magazine, history of mankind, and a 5-star novel. Oh wait, shonen manga greats. Am I able to see if I have made it before? Oh, you said calico cat figure. I provided a calico cat. I thought you were giving me a credit card for something different. I don't know if I can see if I have made it before. Not the ball gag! Just making sure, you know? I want to make the disinfectant for our new person. And give that to Eito. Only about 2 kilometers. My left knee told me to stop.
This could actually be pretty useful. Thank you, Takumi.
You're welcome. Just if you have the inclination to clean my room, it would be much appreciated. Dang it, nothing leveled up. Uh-oh, Niall's hearing knees talk. Uh-oh.
At ease, soldiers. It's time to hit the hay. You never know when the invaders might attack, so rest up while you still can. Well then, Good night.
The day went by in a flash. One thing concerns me, though. I haven't seen anyone from the non-fighting group all day. I hope they're okay. I doubt Hideko would stop with the cafeteria. She could have forbidden them from using other facilities as well. What's her next move gonna be? Will all this really motivate them to get on the battlefield with the rest of us? There's not much I can do for now. I'll just have to see how it goes. Yours like to pop and rock? Oh boy. Is Hideko mommy? Hideko is mommy and she's going on a power trip right now. With nothing else to do, I got into bed and within a few minutes I was fast asleep.